What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you all of the 24 items you can get from the Beast of Prey collection event here on Apex Legends, and I will also show you the heirloom as well. So jumping right into this, the heirloom is going to be for Loba, which I'm kind of surprised it took this long to get this one in here, but then again, they do take a while on these heirlooms to make them pretty awesome. So obviously it's going to be a fan, which I would say a lot of players are going to be cracking a lot of jokes with this fan here, like saying Loba's my biggest fan. I'm going to stop right there though and move over to the banner pose next, which, similar to the other banner poses that do have the heirlooms in them, obviously these are going to be the coolest ones to have. And then finally, you're also going to get yourself one of the intro quips for Loba as well. Personally, guys, I think they could probably update this in some way to maybe do something a little more interesting, because the heirlooms are going to be super rare and or very expensive depending on how you actually get them. So let me know in the comments below if you guys think they should change that around a little bit.
Take care when you approach me. I'm in a class of my own.
And then moving over to the items you actually can go after if you would like to, and or if you want to get the heirloom, you kind of have to buy all the items anyway. But starting off here with the lifeline frame, looks pretty cool. And then moving over to a horizon frame. Then after that we're going to have a hollow spray. Then finally we're going to have a skydiving emote for Loba, which would kind of make sense because, you know, her heirloom is out. Pretty awesome. Then we're going to have an emote for Watson. Then we're going to have a Mirage emote. And then moving over to a Gibraltar skin, which I do have to admit, this one does have some pretty cool detail to it. Obviously, he's super silver. And then after that, we're going to have a Revenant skin, which for some odd reason, guys, I can't zoom in on these. I don't know why, so I'm just going to spin them around a little bit to show you some of the detail of them, which for being a purple skin, these actually do look pretty awesome. And now moving over to the 4 weapon skins you can get, the first one is going to be for the car, which I do kind of like. That one is kind of plain, but also kind of cool how it's like really dark with the green going around it. I do kind of like that one. Then moving over to the Hemlock skin, not really digging the colors of that one all too much though. And then moving over to the Longbow, that one's actually kind of cool. I like the gold and the red lights going around it, so that one's got some pretty cool detail for being a purple. Then finally we're going to have a Wingman skin, which I'm not really digging the detail of this one all that much either, but luckily it does have some nice colors on it. And now moving over to all the legendary skins, starting off here with Fuse. So I have to admit, I do think the legendary skins in this event are actually pretty cool. My favorite part about the Fuse skin here is probably going to be the revolvers. I don't know what it is, but I love the Western era and those revolvers look awesome. This is also a pretty detailed skin for the most part. And now moving over to the next skin is going to be for Lifeline, which I do think the detail of this one is pretty awesome. And obviously I know a lot of players have mentioned this, but these skins really do look like another version of Predator. But if you are running Lifeline, this would probably be a pretty awesome skin to actually collect. Then moving over to the Loba skin next, which I do think this one is pretty cool as well. Definitely a lot of nice detail on that one. Then moving over to the first weapon is going to be for the Alternator, which I actually do like this one. For me, though, I'm probably not going to get rid of the skins I'm running for this one, but I do like the green lights on there with the red. I do think that looks pretty nice. And then after that, we're going to have a Havoc skin, which I have not seen one of these added into the game in a good amount of time. So it's going to be pretty nice to see something different in the game besides like an R99 skin. The back of the gun looks kind of odd, but I'm really happy to see something different with this update. Then we're going to have a Peacekeeper skin, which I would say a lot of players are probably not going to run this one. The biggest reason, though, is probably going to be the iron sights on this. I know a lot of players like certain iron sights on some of their shotguns. I'm also included in that. I really don't like those ones on this weapon all that much. Moving over to the Octane skin now, which is obviously kind of a version of Predator, but in a way kind of looks like Bumblebee as well on the face there, which is kind of weird. But I do like the detail of the bones on this skin, plus the color of this one is also pretty cool. But I do like the overall detail on the Octane skin here. I do like the bones and the color choice on this one as well. So I would say a lot of players are probably going to like this skin for Octane. But moving over to the next skin is going to be for Pathfinder. And I also really like this one as well. And funnily enough, it's also called Search and Destroy, which instantly brings me back to Call of Duty. And for some odd reason, this skin kind of reminds me of something from Destiny, like one of the robots you would fight on there. But I do think the overall design of this one is pretty cool as well. And then moving over to the next skin is going to be for Rampart. Now I have to admit, guys, I'm not really a big fan of the skins that have come out for Rampart. At least I really don't like many of them, like the ones in the prize trackers and all that. But this is definitely one of the better looking ones. I do like the ice on there, plus that chest piece is awesome. This is definitely one of the coolest looking skins I have seen for Rampart so far. And now moving over to the next skin is going to be for the Rampage, which I do think this one does look pretty cool. I personally haven't used the Rampage all that much this season because, well, it's kind of in the care package, and I really do not see this thing all that often. But when I do, I definitely go after and grab this thing, and this is definitely one of the coolest looking skins for it so far. I do love the color choice on that one. Then moving over to the Prowler skin here is also pretty awesome looking. I like the bones on that. But for me, I probably wouldn't actually get this skin only because I like the reactive one for the Prowler so much, but I have to admit though, the skins in this update do seem pretty cool so far, and obviously if you do want the Loba Heirloom, you're going to have to get all of these skins anyway. But moving over to the last one, it's probably one of the craziest looking ones in this entire collection event, is going to be for Horizon. I honestly really like this one a lot. I think that is really cool. That helmet piece is awesome. The color design on this, the blue, like this is probably one of the coolest looking skins in the collection event by far. But that will basically do it, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this event in the comments below. And I have to admit, this Loba Heirloom is definitely pretty awesome without a doubt. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And thank you all so much for watching.